Bro, you know what popped up in my mind right now? I was just thinking right now, and I was thinking, what would be your dream podcast setup, like studio?
Oh, so you know what's crazy? So I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that
Oh, that I sent?
it's the one you sent me. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So
Because
I
you were
did start
describing
watching
it.
it a little bit, and then I got hella busy with other stuff, so I was listening to it while I was doing what I was doing at home, and then I got so enveloped in what I was doing that I just kind of it went over my head. But anyways, honestly, man, I think it'd be cool to have like not really a studio, because I want it to feel more like authentic. Because I feel like when you're in a studio, it feels a little bit more staged, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it'd be cool to have two settings, like an outdoor setting, like in the sun, not in the summer, but like more of like in like a glass room, where like sunlight's coming in and you're just at a table or whatever, or not even on a table, like couches around, like everybody's just, it's like a couch here, and probably a couch here,
Yeah.
or something, or like a couch here and here, and then a table in the middle, and each one of us has like their own like Rode mics, like individual mics and stuff, and then like we have like a TV or a projector in the front or whatever, so we can kind of show clips like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, we're talking about a topic, oh yeah, hey, pull it up real quick on the screen, and you know, we pull it up, whatever. That'd be cool to have something like that. It feels more authentic, kind of like homey. And another one would be like indoors, kind of like the same scenario, but also be a little bit more professional. Like if we have like actual like big time people coming in, you know, like make it feel more like not studio-ish, but like be at a table with like comfortable gaming chairs or whatever it is, and then actually having like the mics and stuff come down and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So have like two settings, like either a laid back one and a little bit more professional.
That'd be pretty good.
You know, not so much as like a booth kind of a thing, but like, you know, something cool.
That's actually pretty lit.
Yeah. What about you?
One of my ideas was, you know how people have those man caves they make?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Or like,
that'd be cool.
yeah, like where they have game nights with the boys. Like they'll have a pool table in the back.
Yeah, that'd be
and then
sick.
You have a TV, some reclining chairs, stuff like that. With those like LED signs in the back.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. LED lights. Yeah.
It'll be like some kind of, you know how they have neon signs at bars or something like that.
Yeah, from back in the day.
Yes, like I think that'd be a pretty cool setting.
I think so too.
And then with like warm lighting. None of that like fluorescent shit.
Nah.
Something that makes it give that like
inviting feeling to it.
Yeah, chill vibe, like where you would get together with your boys. And I think it'd be sick just having that. Honestly, that's one of my dreams, like have all the boys just kicking back and just talking and just podcasting like that.
Yeah, I think it'd be sick.
Or like everybody gets together, we're watching the fights like how they do on the Rogan podcast.
That's something I do want to do.
I think that'd be sick.
Yeah, I think once I get my own place, bro, I kind of want to have an area in my house, like a room, where I'm gonna put like 2 couches and then like get a big TV or a projector, because projectors aren't that much on Amazon. They're like $100 for a good one. And then like whenever like we get fights or something, or like if sporting events, have people over and all kind
That'd
of
be
chill.
sick, yeah.
You know, stuff like that'd be cool.
Or another one would be just having a like chill setup, like where everybody's just kicking back, like you know how you said the sofas and stuff. It's more like chill, like you don't have to have like, you know how some people put like grass type shit on the wall.
Oh yeah,
none of that shit.
None of that, yeah.
But like where it'd be just like sofas or recliners where you're just sitting back, and then you have like a coffee table,
yeah,
and then you just sit there and
chill,
talk.
yeah,
like a chill vibe.
Yeah.
But I know like people have all kinds of ideas. Some people do make it look like they're talking out of a ship or shit like that. I mean, that's cool too.
Yeah, that's
whatever
cool
floats
too.
your vibe, you know.
Yeah.
It kind of has to match the vibe of your pod. I do something like, I also wanted to do like something that looks like kind of haunted and shit. Like,
that'd be cool,
you know,
too.
like where as kids they'll tell scary stories, and then like the room would be kind of dark with a flashlight type shit.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty sick.
You know what would be cool too is that if you kind of themed it depending on the season.
Yeah.
And the holiday coming up.
That'd be sick too.
That'd be sick.
That'd
So
be
like
hella
if
fun.
Halloween comes around, you have like Halloween decorations, Christmas
Yeah,
stuff. You know, things like that'd be cool. That'd be pretty badass.
that'd be sick too.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, I think that's like a major thing. Like, once you're successful,
Mm-hmm.
just having a sick podcast like that. But some people go crazy. They start having all kinds of crazy shit on there.
Yeah, because I
Other
feel like
stuff.
some people's podcasts, bro, they feel like you're sitting more in like a radio
Yeah,
like environment, you know?
like an interview.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like it almost feels boring, you know?
Hmm.
I like the way Sean Ryan has his setup. It's cool because
That one's sick.
because it's like it's cool because he has snacks,
Yup.
and then there's a coffee table, and then your guest is sitting on a couch, not a couch, but like a chair, like a
Yeah.
recliner chair.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Like I like that.
And it's in a room and
yeah,
shit.
and
Yeah,
it's in
yeah,
a room,
yeah.
and it feels more like a man cave kind of a
Yeah,
room.
exactly.
Joe Rogan's is cool, but I feel like his is more like we're looking at a radio station kind of a thing, you know? Like it's just different vibes, you know?
Yeah.
It's just different vibes for sure. Maybe we'll have snacks by the people we're sponsored by. Sponsored by Fruit Roll Up.
We roll up. Damn, those were hella bomb,
Dude,
bro.
those are bomb, bro. Nostalgic.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
Me either, dude.
Those fruit snacks were hella good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favorite?
You remember the oh man, and they discontinued. They don't have them anymore. Watch, I'll show you a picture and you're gonna know which ones I'm talking
Okay.
about.
I hella liked Gushers.
Gushers are good.
Gushers were my favorite. Damn, I feel like getting some.
Yeah, I do need some actually. I actually bought candy. Oh, you know what? They're in there.
Damn.
I have Nerds and stuff in there.
Hell yeah.
I bought them because I got the gym. Sometimes you need it. Do you remember these?
Oh yeah, those used to be hella bomb, bro.
All right, this
Damn, unlock the core memory.
Chat, this is it, chat right here. They're called Shark Bites. I don't know if you guys are too old or too young to know, but these are good. Dude, you remember how they used to
Dude.
taste? The blue ones, bro.
Yeah, why'd they stop them?
I don't know, man. They're just... You remember
Freaking
that?
hell yeah.
Dude, that's crazy, huh?
They were hella bomb.
Oh, dude, do you ever remember these? The box tops?
Yeah.
How we used to have to turn them in and stuff when people got money out of them? I'm like, that's
Yeah.
crazy, huh?
Yeah, I never understood how that worked, but that's crazy. It would go to your school or something like that.
You know that was a scam, right?
I didn't know.
Yeah. The school kept the money for not the right reasons.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't go to the right people.
Oh, damn, they pocketed that shit?
Yeah.
That's hella wild. I remember me and a friend, we were going to, I think we went to hike somewhere. But like on the way, there's this city. It was upscale, but it was old school at the same time. And we were passing through, and I was like, damn, I want to check it out. But I forgot the name of it, so I don't know if I'll be able to ever go back check it out. It's pretty sick, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so like things like places like that I like seeing. But you're like, it makes you wonder how everybody grew up over there, how they are, you know, how their environment
Yeah.
shaped them. You're like,
Mhm.
these guys must have had it pretty good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They have a different set of problems, different way they live and all that.
They live,
Because
yeah.
it's crazy to think about. People are different from city to city.
Yes.
Like, there's
Yes.
a big difference, like, let alone countries, but city to city is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's because and it also depends on like the local economy. So like if you live in a farming community, it's just mainly all ag and stuff like that. Yeah, but you're right. It's all different. You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. Everybody's problems are different. Their jobs are different.
Yeah.
Businesses may be open later in certain areas. Like if you go to like a big city, a lot of the places are 24 hours, versus like something like here, it's only open to like 12,
Mhm.
if that. And then so it's just the way life is different.
Yeah, and then you got some of these people. They're like the real middle class, not like the middle class here, but middle class in other states, where they have these houses that are kind of close together, and everybody has these. They're more like the town is more close knit, so when they have parties and stuff,
Oh, they invite people over.
all the families get together and stuff
everybody
like
gets
that.
Together, yeah.
I think that's pretty sick.
I think that's sick too.
Yeah, like one day I was just scrolling on, I think, Instagram or TikTok, but there are these people, they're showing the kids playing in a band, like a rock band, right? You never really even hear about that anymore. That was like
No.
a old school type thing. But those kids were playing in a band, and then you had all the neighbors and everybody on their lawn chairs just watching the kids and like
kids,
kicking back.
yeah.
I was like, that's pretty sick, bro.
Yeah, My neighborhood's kind of like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
we get along with the neighbors next door,
Mm-hmm.
and then with the neighbors down the street, and then we used to get along with the neighbors across the street too really well, and the other neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
So like during 4th of July and stuff, everybody would kind of like chip in fireworks stuff, and like we'd all kind of make like a bigger block party.
Block party, yeah.
Yeah, or have like a barbecue stuff like that. But it's all different now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It is a little weird.
Now you got HOA. You can't do that with HOAs.
You can't do that with HOAs, no.
Can you imagine that? I wonder why people want to live in a HOA neighborhood.
I wouldn't, bro. There's too many rules, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's because it looks nice, you know? But when you don't have control over your own house that you're paying for, that doesn't make any sense. Your house should be your oasis away from everything.
Bro, they have rules for too many things. Like, I know a couple of people, I've heard like 2-3 people, they got fined for having their cars parked the wrong way.
The wrong way, yeah.
I was like, dude, how does that even make sense? Do you know the reasoning behind that?
Mm-mm. Oh, I think it's because they want everything to look they want everything to look uniform. So they want everything to be like, every house to look identical. Not identical, but in like symmetry. You know what I mean? So it's like how do I describe it? It's like going to school where you have to wear uniforms. Like everything has to be identical, like everything just perfect. Have you ever seen those movies where like those movies where like it's like where you look at it and like everything the like houses just look so same.
Everything's like neat.
That's how it is. That's what they want.
That's crazy, bro.
It's almost, I feel like it's almost living in like an NPC lifestyle.
Yeah.
If you think about it, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. No.
Yeah, like you buy your house, you should be able to do what you want.
Exactly, it's your money.
Yeah.
I feel like it's.
But I kind of get both sides, cause some people they take it over the board.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people, I don't know, man.
I agree with that.
Yeah, cause I don't know, dude. People get too extreme on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have it in the middle, like that'd be cool.
Do you think that it's mainly Karens living within these HOAs?
Oh hell yeah, you have
I
to be
think
a
so
Karen
too,
to
bro.
be in a HOA, man.
Yeah.
Cause
that's a contradiction of himself.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because it's a Karen living in an HOA, but the HOA president is also a Karen, so it's two Karens fighting each other.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of these bootlickers also they try to act like they're righteous and shit, but on the low they be doing some crazy shit.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, they just I don't know.
Yeah.
They should just group all them together and make them live together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
In like their own community.
Yeah, like the Karen community where there's no noise, nothing.
I was watching this documentary on gated communities and stuff. I don't know why I was watching it, but it was like a year ago. It was on YouTube. And they were talking about gated communities like in Arizona and stuff like that. Las Vegas. Oh, Las Vegas is another one where there's new gated communities coming up. Because the land there is cheap, It's desert. It really is just desert. And a lot of the people they're interviewing that were moving into these HOAs and gated communities is that, we don't want to be around... We want to be around like-minded people.
Yeah.
So living in a gated community or HOA, we'd rather pay a fee to be around people that we're like, or have our spending habits or have our lifestyle.
That makes sense.
That's what they want, which is perfect, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. They can live together. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have those kind of people secluded on their own.
Yeah.
Like those Karens on their own, than have them living next door to me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, it kind of sucks because you're on like the people that are like in the middle. They're stuck on like. They don't want to get on any side, so you got some people that are right here where they're too uptight, and then you got these other people that causing hella trouble, like causing like a whole bunch of shit.
I mean, and it sucks because I have a friend that lives in a nicer community, like a really nice community, and I asked him, and he moved out to a different place, and I was like, why'd you move? And he goes, dude, it's just like my neighbors. He goes, they're just they're assholes. And I was like, why? He goes, dude, like for like most random things, like I'll go out to my car just to do like a simple oil change or change brakes and stuff, and they trip. He goes, and I'm like, so they're wanting you to go spend extra money somewhere else to do it? He goes, yeah, pretty much. They don't want to see any of that, because if people are trying to buy a house in the area, they don't want to see that.
The hell, that makes no sense.
Yeah,
that was the cool thing about growing up. You'd see you'd be walking around the block and you'd see people like wrenching on their cars, listening to loud music,
watering their plants, cutting their own grass, stuff like that. And I'm like, that's crazy, bro. And it's one of the guys that works at my work, one of the mechanics.
Damn, bro.
I was like, so they want you to bring it into the shop and shit like that? That's crazy.
I kind of hate neighborhoods like that. It's like a ghost town.
I don't like it either. Yeah, it seems very depressing.
It does.
Yeah,
like nobody lives there.
Yeah, so he goes, yeah, so I turned my RV garage into a garage. Like, I have a lift there and everything. And I was like, so what happened? Do they trip? He goes, kinda, but it's in my own house. So they can't do anything about it.
And that's it.
That's smart. And they're like, do they say anything? You're like, yeah, they think I'm running a business out of my house, but it's only my cars that I'm working on. So
can they even do anything if he's working on his car like where he wants? Because if they call the cops, I mean,
it's inside his house. He can close his garage.
No, where he was doing it before.
Oh, in the front yard?
Yeah, they can't really say anything anyways.
No, it's just the HOA president can say something.
He lives in an HOA community? Oh shit, that sucks then.
Yeah, so that's what he moved now.
Damn.
And where he moves now, I don't think it's a nice neighborhood too. Way more upscale neighborhood. It's crazy, bro, because I was like, so you went from it was a nice neighborhood to a better neighborhood, and your neighbors don't trip now, but they tripped before. I'm like, that's crazy, man.
You know what I saw a video of? This was kind of overboard, but this fool, Trippy Red, he painted his whole house black in a rich ass neighborhood. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I was like, yo, what kind of demonic shit is this, bro? It's hella weird. I mean, I wouldn't really care, but that'd be kind of like weird living by that. Mm-hmm. It was all black. Everything was blacked out.
That's crazy.
Oh man, I was like,
bro, and they be tripping over the weirdest things, because that documentary I was telling you about that I was watching, like, there was some scenes where, like, the HOA mall cop security guy walking around or driving around in his little go-kart, he was like giving citations out. So he was like, oh yeah, this house still has Christmas lights in the backyard.
That's crazy.
Just writing him up. Oh, this car hasn't been moved in like 2 days. I'm gonna put a sign on it. I'm like, really? And then they told the gardener, the landscaper, they couldn't park in this area. And I'm like, yo, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, nah.
I saw this video of this couple. They got a HOA fine for having a gate around their pool.
Mm-hmm.
Like a fencing around their pool. Because they're trying to protect their kids from drowning. But HOA was like, that's not right. It doesn't look good. You guys gotta take that shit down.
Yeah, no.
I was like, dude, that's crazy, bro.
Dude, they even trip if you have people stay at your house that don't live there for more than 3 or 4 days.
And then you can't have your cars in the front and stuff like that. It's hella wild.
That's crazy, man. I couldn't do that. I couldn't live in something like that.
Nah.
You're sacrificing. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because you're sacrificing, like the documentary said, you're sacrificing a little bit of your freedom for security. But really, how secure are you?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you think you're a target living in a gated community, because everybody knows that either one, you can afford to live there, or you're somebody of status, like, I'm gonna go rob these people. Like, I feel like it's easier to go terrorize those kind of people, because they get more scared than the average people.
That's true.
Because you're secluding yourself from society.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the way I see it. Yeah, fuck that.
Bro, I don't know why this came up in my mind. Have you played Grand Theft Auto 5?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when you go like off into the mountains, there's like those hillbillies?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, what the hell was up with that shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
They just randomly put that shit there?
I think so. That was weird, huh?
If you guys played GTA 5, go in the mountains, and then like you'll stumble upon a colony of hillbillies.
I remember that.
And then they're all trying to like attack you. They got people on the watchtowers and shit. When I think of HOA, I kind of get reminded of that.
Dude, there is HOAs like that in Europe where they have watchtowers, bro.
That's crazy.
It was on the documentary.
Damn,
dude,
bro.
It was crazy. I'm like, yo, this is insane.
Nah. Hey, remember back in the days, like medieval times, they'd have like moats and shit around the castles.
That was like an HOA of himself, a gated community. If you think about it, that's an early form of a gated community.
The very first HOAs, bro. You had to, if you try to leave that shit, you get eaten up the crocodiles, bro.
No, that's insane.
Bro, and then those HOAs were at war with other HOAs trying to take over their colony.
My HOA is better than yours.
They're like, get the arrows, throw the fucking rocks at their castle walls. Dude, can you imagine, bro? Okay, one day you're just living, like, just doing your thing, begging for food, like, trying to make a couple of shekels, and then all of a sudden you hear a fucking big-ass rumble. You're like, hey, what's all that commotion? You look over, you just see the walls breaking, arrows flying, people getting the swords.
We are at war, sire.
Oh shit, bro! In that situation, what do you do, bro? You can't even eat food. You barely have money for bread, and then like your shit's getting attacked, bro.
Hurry, grab me my noble steed.
Facts, dog. Like, damn, bro. You work all that time, bro, building that shit, and then somebody comes along, throws a big ass rock at it. And then, like, say you do defend that shit, and then you're back to rebuilding. On top of that, you got like, I don't know, do they have tornadoes in Europe?
Oh, that's a good question, huh?
I've never heard of a tornado
in Europe. No.
If you guys are researching shit, look up if there's tornadoes in Europe, bro.
I gotta look this up.
Bro, imagine like a tornado pops up in Europe magically, right? And that shit breaks down a castle wall, dog. Shit. I don't even think Great Wall of China been hit by a tornado, bro. They got that shit on lock.
Europe has about 700 tornadoes per year.
Damn, I thought they were non-existent there. I never heard about a tornado hitting Europe, dog.
Italy, Germany, England.
Oh, that's more along the coast, right?
Mm-hmm. I would have never thought.
Yeah, I know. Me either.
We don't really hear about it.
Nah, those guys, they got it under control.
Yeah, they're smart.
But, yeah, dude, like, you're just out there trying to make bread, and then you got to worry about the other bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And then once your shit gets taken over, you got to pay more taxes.
Yeah, then you got to go pick up your you got to go wake up your noble squire. The guy that follows you around. If you're a knight, you have a noble squire, so he's like your bitch.
Damn, bro.
Squire, get me thy swords.
Yo, that's crazy. That's like having a water boy just following you around.
Yeah, it's literally like that, bro. That's crazy.
Or like a caddy.
A caddy, yeah, it's like a caddy.
Damn.
Dude, I don't know if I could live in those kind of times, bro.
Hey, bro, imagine, you know those jester fools, they got to make the king laugh. Yeah. But if they don't, they're shitting themselves.
They get off, bro.
Yeah, they get chopped off.
Yeah, they get offed.
Bro, they had some crazy shit they used to do. Like, they'd have the fools in the, you know, their head would be locked in the board.
Oh, yeah.
With their hands out, and then people would be throwing tomatoes at them.
Tomatoes at them, yeah.
Imagine if they brought that shit back. That'd be crazy.
I think they should do that if you commit a crime.
Facts, bro.
Small crimes. Like
I want to throw
shaming.
A tomato at someone.
Yeah, public shaming should be the thing, bro.
That'd be hella crazy. Honestly, if they brought that back.
If they did, bro, I think, and they should do it per town. Like, per town or county. So say, like, if you stole in this specific town or county or whatever, then you can go see the public shaming. Like you remember on Assassin's Creed how remember
I haven't played it.
Oh, okay. So in Assassin's Creed, you have these fools just kind of standing there, and they're just yelling things out loud, like, go watch the blah 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 at something, and like you hear them repeatedly, and it's just like, it's stupid, bro. So I can hear that, like someone just standing on the corner at City Hall and saying, go watch the public shaming at so-and-so for so-and-so. That'd be crazy, bro. You'd be like that's entertaining for a whole day, bro. Watching like 6 people get public shamed or 7 people. And then you got like a guy over there, different vendors selling tomatoes or cabbages and shit you can throw at the people, bro. That'd be sick.
Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine being one of those fools locked and getting tomatoes thrown at your head, bro?
You wouldn't want to do that shit again.
They probably got concussions at the end of that shit, bro. CTE. Yeah. They're probably suffering. Bro, that was probably the first time somebody got like brain CTE, damage. Bro.
Yeah.
Without like combat. they just went home feeling all mental and shit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to make them do that shit again, bro.
Hell no, bro. Damn, they used to do some wild shit for entertainment back in the day.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I don't know. I can't even imagine living in that castle life. You're minding your business and then you're always on edge. Some crazy shit's about to go down.
I watched Game of Thrones and I was like, man, I'm happy I didn't live through that kind of shit.
Facts.
Have you heard of it?
I saw the first, last episode I saw was the last episode.
Okay. The first episode was the last episode you watched?
Yeah.
It's good, bro.
And then I was like, at the end of it, I was like, boy, I'm glad I didn't watch it.
It's actually a really good show. I watched all of it already. I watched all of it like a year ago. But I was like, man, I'm happy I didn't have this kind of lifestyle, bro. I feel like you had more ops back then than you do now. And then, like, you always had to duel somebody or, like, go fight somebody.
For real, fools always had to be on edge, bro. You never knew who was plotting on you. The real ops. That was the real shit, to be honest.
It really was, bro. Like, you always had your sword out with you, just in case, like, the other ops from the other castle or the other fool from the other, what is it? Not clan, but knight or knighthood or whatever you want to call him was coming around and like, hey, yo, what's up? Like, we beefing?
What castle does that represent?
Yeah, exactly. Because you had, like, Knights of the Round Table kind of a thing. And so, like, it's like I feel like they were all friends. Like, they were all cool because they represented the king and queen. But then they also had to battle each other to see who was the top knight. So I feel like you would see them out in the street and you would instantly be beefing with them.
Can you imagine, Crip Mac?
Yeah.
Imagine if he went back in the day, 55th Street. Hey, Custers, where's those Custers at 55th Street? You know, we keeping it 55th, feeling real nifty.
You think that's where gangbanging came from?
Probably, bro.
The Knights of the Round or something?
Bro, I'd pay pay-per-view money to see Crip Mac go back to the medieval days and ask him what street they're from.
Yeah.
What cobblestone path are ye from? Bro, and they're all just posted by the cobblestones and shit.
For real, huh?
Scoping out the ops. But then I wonder how that shit worked if you lived in a castle. I mean, they're probably just beefing with other castles.
Yeah.
They see a fool walking and then like, what castle does that represent? And then you're like, tis only a merchant. Hey, bro, they still murk the merchant. Bro gets his shit jacked. They run his pockets.
Yeah.
Run his pockets.
Sire, we don't want no problems, sire.
Yeah. Thou art looking for problems, sir?
Find them elsewhere.
We shall duel at dawn. Hey, bro. Man, I can't even imagine.
Dude, imagine if we still talked like that.
For real, dude. We need to bring that shit back.
Old
Hey,
English.
you know how history repeats itself? What if it goes fast, it keeps going, and we end up back to that shit?
End it back, yeah. After everybody blows each other up.
No.
No, what if it's like the future, but then we bring back a lot of like knights and like it's all like more digital and stuff like that? That's crazy, huh?
Like lightsaber type shit? Star Wars?
Like kind of like, yeah, like that. But then we start talking Old English. Thy counsel, we are here to bring you thy ops.
Bro, I still can't get over being a jester, bro.
I can't.
You're just shitting yourself trying to make comedy, bro. Mm-hmm. Damn, yeah. Nowadays, if you put it in that perspective, comedy isn't even hard compared to that shit. But we're still fearful of that shit. But back in the day, it was your head on the line, bro.
Now you just get canceled and it's whatever.
Yeah.
But back then, it was your life.
Back then, they're like, off with his head.
Can you imagine being a royal food tester, too, for the king and the queen?
Oh, yeah,
bro.
Suck, you never know when it's going to be your last day on the job.
Yeah.
You don't even get a resignation letter or a fire notice, bro. You off on the spot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, I wish we had a chance to go, see how it was. Just to visit the past.
I almost feel like even the doctors back in the day, you know how they used to wear that funny mask? I have one of those
the plague doctor mask. That was during the bubonic plague. I think they used to wear it.
Yeah, they used to wear that. I wouldn't even want to do that shit.
Nah, hell no, bro. That must have been a terrible time, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know what everybody's getting hit with. Nowadays, they're trying to end our population. Back then, they were trying to preserve their shit. But back then, they had no choice. They had to die, bro. It must have been horrible, too, the way they would die.
I mean, if you really think about it, we still beefing like we in castles, country versus country.
Yeah.
You know, like
Now the borders are just bigger.
Bigger, yeah. Castles are a lot bigger.
And then in some areas, they just have tribal people like hunting each other's, like breaking each other's tents and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah. We've evolved from castles to country.
Castles to hoods.
That's exactly.
Hey, what hood you from? What set you rep? Or imagine a night coming back and seeing all this shit, like coming back from the past to the present.
To the present,
and they're all confused, bro. And then they run his pockets. Hey, take his armor, bro.
Take his armor. Yo, what up with this? Cuz you going to cosplay?
What do you think would be like the scariest thing about being in the medieval time, like where castles were like trying to kill each other?
Probably not getting sick, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like it was so unsanitary. You read about it in books too, like how bad it was. Like no fresh water, no sewer, no sewage and stuff like that. You know.
Oh yeah, they said those shit in buckets and throw it out on the streets, man.
Throw it on the streets, bro. And half the time you're not wearing shoes if you have money for shoes.
Hey, you know what the crazy thing is? This might be controversial, but a lot of these people's descendants, they nowadays they look at other countries. They're like, man, these fools are dirty. But the crazy part is like the Arabs, they're the ones that introduced them to sanitation and shit, like taking baths and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how the tables turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because a lot of these Europeans, bro, like, and you can read about it, dude, they would only take a bath once a week.
Yeah.
If that. Depending on what kind of job they had, they would take a bath every 2 weeks.
Bro, I heard a story. They said when cowboys would go rob like these people, they'd have a handkerchief with perfume or something, and so when they'd like run like the people's pockets, they'd fucking put that shit over their mouth, and then they'd be like, "Give me your shit."
Give me your shit.
Can you imagine that? Damn, bro. I'd be like, I ain't robbing nobody. I'm off this job.
You're right though, huh? The Middle Eastern countries did.
Yeah, it was like written that they're the ones that introduced it, but now like that whole area is getting trashed. I mean, like I'm not gonna lie, like. Our countries are dirty. They shouldn't be dirty. But like it's crazy how like these people, they don't realize that their conditions are worse. Yeah. I mean their ancestors.
Yeah.
But everybody likes to put their nose up and shit. Mm-hmm. It's like, bro, your ancestors were shitting in buckets, throwing it out on the street, bro. Mm-hmm. That's how I think bubonic plague and that type of shit started.
It started like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
But I think my biggest fear, would probably be me just chilling in my room, like being a scribe and shit, right? Writing something and then just big ass fire rock just hitting my room, bro.
Yeah. And from 1 minute to the next, you're on a horse, your noble steed, with a sword and a shield, trying to defend king and queen.
Yeah, bro.
That'd be crazy.
It's crazy. Like, how did they decide who became the king or queen?
Family, your royal family, your lineage.
Okay.
So say for example, you.
Yeah, I wonder how it went from the very first though. Like how the very first one got chosen.
Probably power. It's probably power because a lot of the time, I think back in the day,
acquiring wealth and gold and stuff.
Yeah,
like that?
So back in the day, like if you had wealth and gold and like just a lot of that stuff, and it would go hand in hand with religion. So like say if you can persuade the church to back you.
Oh yeah.
Then on Sunday or whatever the day of church was or mass was, the priest would say, "Oh, let's endorse this person for king and queen." Like the priest or the pope or whoever the figurehead is in the religion, they would prop the next person.
Yeah.
Or whoever it was to be in line. And so you hear about it on Sunday, so come Monday, everybody has that fresh in their mind. And so like once you already acquired that, I mean, you have money and stuff like that to rule, then your family just kind of stays in power or whatever. Or the next other family kind of tries to off you to take power.
How do you think, like if you're living in those times, how do you think the best way to decide your leader would be?
You mean changing the method that they had, or
yeah, changing the method? Who deserves to be a leader the most?
I don't know, man. I think it's difficult because the lifestyle was different back then. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Because I wouldn't think it should be anybody that's part of the noble family or whoever's in power, because they're just getting it handed down from one person to the next. So realistically, they're not going through the struggles of what everybody else is going through because they're living in their own bubble. So I think it should be somebody from outside, not outside of their castle, but still within their own, like, not someone in poverty, but going through the struggle to kind of want to change the environment. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it would have to be something like that. I think you elect somebody locally, like say, hey, like, oh, this whatever sector or this person, like, hey, you know what? We want him to be leader. Boom. Then we send you to go be leader. Like kind of like talk to everybody in person. And then they have another person from a different sector. And like, say you have 4 or 5 sectors that are divided in like the castle. Like say there's a castle. You need to divide it like in like a pie. And you have 4 people. 4 representing different people, 4 people representing different sections, and then you kind of have all like a speech or debate, or whatever you have, and everybody kind of votes like, oh, we want this, blah blah.
Out of 4 people.
Yeah, and so like whoever wins out of that gets to be, I think should be kind of like a democratic society, like the way we have it now. But
like actual democracy.
Actual democracy, yeah.
I think for me it would be, I'd probably make it 2 people to lead the kingdom. But I'd make it 1 person that's like righteous, that's proven themselves that they benefited the actual society, that helped actually improve it, and they have like a track record. Mm-hmm. And then the other person would be that actually defended the society through war, like whoever was successful in doing the most damage, or whoever like was the most important during that time. And then once their life ends, right, they don't get to choose anybody. Mm-hmm. It'd be the next 2 people who, like the other guy that did the most for society during that time, and then the next one that did most through wars and shit.
Most, like somebody who's valuable throughout the community.
So that's how it'd be have to be for me. That's how I would do it.
I definitely think there should be 2 figureheads. There should be one that represents like defending the castle or the country, and another one for the people.
Yeah, like that proves themselves that they've done right by like that made the place better.
I agree, because I think back then I feel like there was more, everybody was more prone to invading other people. Mm-hmm. So you want a leader who's not afraid, battle tested, conflict, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so you have one person dealing with that, and the other one dealing with like, oh, the economy, the people's will, you know,
helping the less fortunate and all that
bullshit.
Yeah,
you know, and you got the other guy who's more, okay, like let's start thinking about like weapons, technology, how to defend the castle, like what other measurements we can do to keep people safe. Yeah, kind of a thing.
And then once their life runs out, it doesn't go on to the next blood. It goes to whoever proved themselves
within the job. So say you have another knight or whatever who's proven himself like, oh, he's hella good at battle, he's smart, he should be the next person in line. Not based off rank, but based on like merit.
And then if like they try to get out that system, put them in that little crate thing, their hands in there, and throw tomatoes.
Throw tomatoes at them, yeah. I'll make them a jester.
Yeah, make them jester. Yeah. They gotta make everybody laugh. Make everybody Whoever gets the loudest laughs gets to like go on, live their life.
Can you imagine having a competition like on how to be king and queen? You gotta be like a comedian. You gotta be like a.
I'd be shitting myself, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I think they did more crazy shit for fun back then, but who knows? Mm-hmm. But thank God we're not living in that time.
No.
I mean, even though things are the way they are right now, it's still better than getting chopped up. I mean, cartel are still doing that shit, but man, thankfully we're not living there.
Yeah, I feel like the medieval times themselves are kind of. They seem hard, bro.
Get your last words in, patron, when you're coming back, dog.
What was your last topic today?
Like wars and shit.
So, like, me personally, right? I believe Russia's gonna start a war soon.
You think so?
Yeah.
Would you go fight them?
Fuck no.
Bro, I
know, you'll get drafted and shit, but like, fuck, bro. I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna go incognito, bro. I am not going to war, bro. Plus, my mom wouldn't let me, bro. You know how Mexican moms are. Like,
it doesn't matter if your mom will let you or not, bro. No, it's the country that's gonna force you.
It doesn't.
Bro, I'm gonna tell them I already paid enough taxes. I don't need to do that shit. I'm gonna tell these fools. I'm gonna be like, yo, I've been working too long. I've been paying taxes. You guys did what you did with taxes. I ain't fighting in no war, dog. Yeah, I did my contribution as a citizen. I was reading comments on IG. Hella fools were saying, man, they can make a prison for me. I ain't going to war. I think a lot of people are waking up. They're sick of this shit. But we'll probably talk about that on the next pod, man.
Alright,
Patron got
boys.
some stories, man.
Hey, I got some story for the next pod, guys.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna sign out, guys. Hey, I know I was. Alright, bro.
fucking guy.
Hey, I'll see you, bro. Hey, see you guys. Hey, I'll see you guys next podcast, bro. Hey, all you guys stay safe.
Hey, tell bro he's in a crowd killer, bro. He better watch out. He better not lose control in that
For
shit.
real.
Hey, he's gonna make a hole in the gym wall. Hey, our maintenance fees are gonna go up like PG&E bills, bro. See you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend.
Peace.
Yeah, later.